Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at this stunning looking BR601, otherwise known as a VT11, from Roco. These were originally built, amazingly, in 1957 for the Trans-Europe Express, and they carried on like that until 1972 when they just became more of an intercity service. That's how this one has been decorated up, as the Intercity service, and it's called Max Lieberman, who I think is an author, but I'm not too sure about that. And this is also a model of when this was running after the Berlin Wall came down. It went from Hamburg to Berlin. They're all scrap now. I think there might be one left in preservation somewhere. Don't quote me on that, I'm not too sure. But I say this is from Roco. This came from a train fair some time ago. It's a very interesting piece of kit, and we'll have a better look at it. I'll just show you the label. I can get it in focus. There we go. Yeah, this is Roco number 43013, Max Lieberman in the Intercity livery that they had back then. You can't see the rest of the box. And this is a 4-car set. So I'll just get apart, we'll have a closer look. So here's the driving unit up close. I'll pick it up and we'll have a closer look in a minute, but as you can see, it's a stunning looking thing in the DR livery with all the printing along the bottom. But it's such a lovely shape. I'm not sure how old this model is. I think they might still make a version of this, or did up till recently. You can see there, it's lovely looking. I'll just pick it up and get a bit closer. So here she is up close. Looks all that lovely rivet work on this. This is a beautifully made model. I wish I knew how old it was. I'm not too sure. I think it might be from the 80s. But the lovely TE, which is a separately fitted part and is fully sort of 3D, it's not just a transfer. Does have working lights, but it's just the shape, it's just such a lovely design. I think the writing's all legible. It's also very heavy. This part here, it feels cold. I'm not sure that is metal though. Anyway, it's still very heavy. Little portholes, some other windows in there, and the roof detail is marvellous. Presumably that's an exhaust. There's the wipers, or a wiper, the other one's in the park position. And the roof detail is marvellous. These fan grills are actually metal in there. I don't know if I mentioned it, it does have working lights, front and rear. More printing. I mean, the door handles look great. This is for where the coaches connect together. I'll show you that in a minute because I think that's quite ingenious. This is also obviously connecting the coaches up. Yeah, I think you can see this is a bit of a quality model. Yeah, extremely. We'll have a look at a couple of the coaches. I'll start off with this one. This is an open plan coach. It does have, again, it does have seats and stuff in there. Also lights, although they're not very bright. But it does have lights. It's obviously a second class end. More printing on the side. Made in Austria. Nice riveting, metal wheels. Again, this little plastic end part, which I'm sure you can see how that's going to work. And then another coach here. It's another second class one. Why didn't I pick up a first? Anyway, Again, same sort of detailing, quality detailing at that. I think that's a no smoking sticker there, not too sure. Again, seats all along. This again will have lights in it, made in Austria. Yeah, nice doors again, nice door handles. Yeah, really nice. Just grab one more. And this time we've got a first class. This looks like a corridor coach. Same printing again. All these coaches have lights. As I said, I think. Yeah, so that's the coaches. So I'll show you how this black piece works. So what happens here is these connect. I don't know if we can pick this up, but these are the connectors between the two. They don't carry any current, they're just plastic. And they sort of hook onto the base of the bogie in there, under there. So I don't know if I could do this on camera, so it should. Oh, the wrong perspective, I can't see it. So it should, if I get that in there, it should just push together. I don't make sure I got it right, because I don't want to break it. There we go. And then these black bits, as the coaches are together, they just cover up any gaps. And because they rock backwards and forwards, all right, there's no detail on them as such, but they completely eliminate the gap between coaches when it's going around corners or even straight line. And I think that's ingenious, and it does look so good, as you'll see when it's running. Really clever idea. And it's just a bit of floating plastic in a way. Yeah, I think that looks really good. So we've got the driving unit back on the track. I should say the trailing unit at the other end is exactly the same, but without the motor. And this has a 5-pole motor with flywheels and all-wheel drive and all-wheel pickup. So we'll just give it a bit of juice. I've disconnected it from everything, so it's on its own. And hopefully when it comes backwards that connector won't catch on anything. Got a little bit of motor noise in there. It is a big motor. As you can see, it runs really nicely. So what I didn't say about this set is it comes in a set with driving end, trailer end and 2 coaches. But this also came with 2 3-coach extension packs, so it should really be another wow, I've completed a train video, except it came complete. In fact, more than complete. It's it looks a bit silly and it's a bit too big for my layout, but anyway, I'll connect it all up. So we're looking at 2 3 4 5 10 coaches, 10 coaches including the 2 ends. It is an impressive bit of kit. Right, I'll connect it all up and we'll give it a slow pass and go from there. So I've got it all connected up. We'll go for a slow pass and take note of the gaps between the coaches. And you can see that they have disappeared. And this came as a set, as 2 driving ends and 2 coaches. and then 2 3-coach expansion packs came with it. So this is a massive train, too big for my layout, I have to say, but it's an impressive bit of kit nonetheless. And there's the trailing end there. Trailing end is exactly the same as the driving end, except without the motor and the internal gubbins. It's still pretty heavy though, but it looks equally as good. It is a good looking bit of kit. Right, we'll run it back the other way. That's a lot of coaches to be pushing. The clip fit between the coaches does work well. It's a lot less fiddly than, say, the Pendolino types, but then there's no electrical connection between the coaches. They've all got their own pickups on the wheels, which obviously adds a bit to the drag as well. And that's it in its entirety. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it round. I'll try and get some film of it hitting the corners so you can see how the bits in between the coaches work. And we'll, yeah, I'll just send it round and see what happens. Wish me luck. There she is, back in the rest, the Roco 43013. And as I said, I think this is too big for my layout. But it is an impressive piece of kit, I have to say. Runs lovely, and what a gorgeous looking Loco. It'd suit me better with just I've lost 4 coaches, to be honest, so I could sell one set and keep the rest, or sell the whole thing as one big train. Anyway, I'll worry about that at a later date. It's also shed 1 traction tyre while it was running. It's only got 2, but it has shed 1, which has affected its pulling power just a little bit. So anyway, that's it, Roco BR601 or VT11. What do you think? If nothing else, it's a sort of space age looking Loco in it, and to think that was made in 1957, looking like that is amazing. Looks like something out of Thunderbirds or something like that. Anyway, what do you think? Would it be too big for your Loco, for your layout? Let us know what you think down below, especially if you've got one of these. I'll be interested to know what you think. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.